I am always asked the question about hair health, and I always tell people what happens on your head happens in your gut. What happens in your gut happens on your head. So, with this, if you want to create healthy hair, you have to pay attention to what's happening in your gut. Because if you have parasites in your gut, if you have gut dysbiosis, if you have leaky gut, if you have any imbalance in that bacteria, then you are not going to have sufficient digestive enzymes as well. You're not absorbing the food properly. So if you're not absorbing food, then how are you expected to get nutrition to your head? Because your hair is all about nutrition. So your nutrition starts in the small intestine. I say the small intestine is not just from there, it's from also your mouth down into the colon as well. But it's the small intestine we pay attention to, because that is where we have this leaky gut, which is in my first book, written there if you need help with that, to how to heal it. And then the other factor with hair health is also our thyroid. But in order to have a healthy thyroid, what am I going to say? We also have to have a healthy gut, because if we don't have a healthy gut, then we also can't have a healthy thyroid. Everything is connected and will always come back down to the health of our gut. And I'm also getting so many questions about perimenopause and menopause as well. And yes, I'm going to say the same thing. It is all connected to our gut, because if we don't have a healthy gut, how are we supposed to have healthy hormones? So everything is rooted there. This is what functional medicine is about. This is what I teach. We get to the root cause and we find out where it's happening from, and it's always going to start with that gut health first. So you want to create healthy hair, you've got to get the right nutrients into your body. And a good thing to start with is thinking about your iodine content, because your iodine is connected to this, your thyroid, the butterfly gland. Your thyroid has to have iodine. It has to, because that is the mineral for it. And if you don't get it, like I never used to have it, I had Graves' disease. So we have to look after our thyroids, because it's getting battered all the time, guys. We've got radiation, we've got fluoride, we've got chlorine. These all destroy our thyroid, and if we're not putting the iodine back in, then how are you expected to have a healthy thyroid if you're not putting the good stuff into it to feed it? It needs nourishment, just like your gut needs nourishment as well, and that's not getting it either, because you're bombarding it with antibiotics. And then we've got pesticides and fungicides and gluten and sugar. It's destroyed. Alcohol, everything. Your gut is destroyed. So those are some tips there for your hair health. Shampoos as well. Look into the kind of stuff you're using on your head. There's a lot of them out there that are just full of chemicals. Like I bought one yesterday thinking it was okay. No. It said it had a chemical in it that was banned in the US, but apparently it's okay in the UK, which is really unusual because it's opposite way around normally with things. So that's a no-no. And it was a vegan brand as well. So pay attention to your gut. Pay attention to your diet. Pay attention to what you put on your head. And these are some tips. If you need further guidance, my books are there for you, and also I do one-on-one coaching. Have a beautiful day, guys, and take care of your hair health with your gut.